Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Boundary Break. I haven't done one of these in a while. Last time I did one of these was back on Train Sim World 2020. So I thought I'd do another one, this time on Train Sim World 2 on the new Southeastern high speed route. We are at London St Pancras, and I've got the developer camera now enabled so we can fly around and fly through the floor and everything. So we will start off by taking a look at what is down here, which is basically just nothing apart from a badly textured shopping area. So I presume in real life this is where you come in to St Pancras, because I've never been to St Pancras. I've been to King's Cross but never to St Pancras. So we're now right underneath the train station here. Fly up here. So you can't normally get this far. And these here are the other terminuses. Terminuses is the other departure points at St Pancras. Just some random floating objects there. This is the main entrance to London St Pancras. Here is London's King's Cross. This is the same model, I believe, from Train Sim 2020, and this is where London's King's Cross rail station would be. So we'll start off here. There's no just ballast here, but there's no tracks. But I do know there actually is some trackage. The tracks are there. But we'll just take a look around London first. So yeah, this is London. And that over there is the I believe is the Shard. See, London is it's just, I don't think London exists anymore. It's just blank and empty. Then all of a sudden you have these two buildings just here out in the arse end of nowhere. And this is the Shard. Let's head back over to London. So here we are back in London. King's Cross St Pancras. Just turn the dev camera back down. Up. There we go. So yeah, let's have a look inside the. Oh wow, there's no seats inside this. Oh, well, there are seats in the train, but they disappear. There's a Transpennine train. Let's have a look inside the toilet. Oh, there's nothing inside the toilet. Oh, and now that train is going. That is now our cue to leave. So let's go and have a look over here. We've got a river, or is it a canal? I think that's a canal actually. Yeah, that's a canal. And this track goes to somewhere else, and I don't know. So I don't really know London, so I don't know where this track goes. It probably goes towards London Victoria or London Bridge or whatever train station is down the line. And this here is the tracks from London King's Cross. That's the portal. tunnels for London King's Cross, which is just down there. And this is the high-speed tunnel, which goes under London, which I think we've all seen that tunnel. But this is what is on top of that tunnel. Houses buried in the sand and some more track going towards somewhere else in London. I don't know where in London, but it's going to somewhere else in London. And this is the HS1 tunnel. But there is literally nothing on top of the tunnel. It's just empty. The tunnel seems so long. It's a bit of a deep gorge. Let's just... Ooh, excuse me. The tunnel doesn't seem that long, is because normally you go through it at God knows how many miles per hour. But here we are. Here is Stratford International. With some equipment up the top. Yeah, I think this is Stratford. Yes, this is Stratford International. I think. Wait a minute, have we gone? Ah, it's down here a bit further. Yeah, this is Stratford International. Near the Olympic Park, which I don't think Olympic Park's actually going to be on this, but this is what's at the top of all that. And you can just see the Shard there in the distance still. But other than that, there's nothing really of interest going on here. Some more track there. Now let's get back in the tunnel. Now this is I think this is the longest tunnel. Again, there's not right much on top of the tunnel. Now we're going towards Ebbsfleet. So the tunnel is just... Yeah, there's literally nothing on top. Maybe that's why you get such high FPS when you're inside the tunnels, because there's nothing rendering on the top of it. The rendering is just a tunnel. Oop, we've got some more trees just popping in. Some more track. So all of this is currently on top of the tunnel. The tunnel pops out round about, yeah, here we go. And we've got all this track. Slow my camera down again. It's obviously an industrial area, and that's the M25. Although I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. It might be the M25, it might not be. I'm not too sure. There's the chain link fence. But there's not right much here. It's kind of plain and blank. But this must be the goods yards. It's a shame you don't see any traffic on these lines here. They would populate it a little bit more. Just got windmills over there. Just houses. Again, just houses, more scenery. This is the same church model that's used on Northern Transpennine. I thought they would have got a better one. And here we are back onto the HS1 line. Again, that's just more houses. There's quite a lot of houses on this stretch of route. Where does the motorway go to? I think this road actually goes to the Dartford crossing. Keep an eye on that road. Right, this is where I know I don't want to get lost. That's not. This is not the track that we want, but we don't go on this track. But we'll have a look, see where this track goes to. Oh, it goes. Oh, the signals down here as well. Oh, they're at red. I don't think them signals even work. So this is the track that you see underneath you when you go up on the bridge towards Dartford. So back to where we crossed over. And there's the Dartford crossing over there to our right. A bit of a weird sound then. And there's the Dartford crossing. Now there's the Dartford tunnel. We'll have a look at that in a second. But this is the Dartford crossing. Back into London. And this is what's at the other side. We'll go under the water. And that's just pointless. I won't question Dovetail's logic. And then that is the tunnel, which leads to nowhere really. And we have another tunnel which goes towards Ebbsfleet. So we'll just jump onto the tunnel so I can that way I can see where it is. What happened there? So I can see where we're actually going. I keep dipping down. So yeah, there's water underneath here. A great big massive body of water there. That's probably the river Thames. I can never pronounce it properly, so I do apologise if I've not pronounced it correctly. I'm not from London. I don't know these London words. And there we go, out of the tunnel. More water and more factories just situated on top of water. Oh, but water's obviously conflicting with the same water mesh. Now we need to try and find the rail. Here we go, back on the railway line. Now this is Ebbsfleet Lower, the international one. Yeah, Ebbsfleet International. Because if you use a mod by MUF, you can actually use these platforms. And here is the track that goes towards Ashford. So we'll just quickly go down here, see what the track actually leads to. There we go. The track ends there. And now we need to find the track again. I don't want to get lost. Here we go. So we'll just continue pottering down here. That's like a little bit of a dirt track. And then here is Ebbsfleet Lower. The international stops. And this is the Ebbsfleet top one, just top of Ebbsfleet. Sorry about this, I just need to sort out the camera speed. and this doesn't really lead to anywhere. And this leads out to the exit. Now continue on our journey. This is where we change from the overhead lines to the third rail, the slower third rail. We'll just go down to here. Oh, wait a minute, that track just stops there. Some more industrial stuff. I think this must be like a quarry or something. Yeah, this is quite possibly a quarry. I won't want to live there. Not with the water not with the water being right close to the quarry, because it could flood. Then again, I don't know if it's truly really accurate. There's just the houses again. Everywhere's just filled with houses, houses, houses. And this is Gravesend rail station. We're now in Kent. Not right much to see outside. We have a mosque. And the class 375. Then we get to the Kent countryside, which actually is quite nice. Actually, is the Kent countryside. From what I've seen on this route, I've never actually been to Kent in real life. I've been to London and East Sussex, but I've never actually been to Kent. I might have to go one day. If you're wondering why my trees have no leaves on them, I use a mod. These trees are actually in the game, just Dovetail didn't know how to set them up, but I use a mod by Nina that removes all the leaves from the trees in spring and autumn. And winter, I believe. I think just winter and spring they remove the trees. This is the freight yard. I think it's Who Junction or Ho Junction. Some more track down there. Now into the tunnel. Again, there's nothing right much on top of the tunnels. There's like a little cutting here. I never understood this, like a little cutting here. And then, I think this is a tunnel. Yep. With some water. And here we are at Strood rail station. Is that scrolling? Ah, so it's set back from the LEDs. If you look here. I think that was a fantastic thing for Dovetail to do, though, to implement the passenger information systems. And there's the submarine in Rochester Harbour. Submarine. Shame it's not yellow. Don't know if it's Russian, though. Can't really tell. And that train's going to London, I believe. Oops, wait a minute. I can't find the pause button. find the pause button. I'm going to try and see where that train was actually going to. So here is Rochester and Rochester Harbour. And then we're going towards Rochester rail station. This is the new Rochester rail station. There is an old one further down. Oh, God. Press the wrong button there. Yeah, so this is the new one. I'm going to try and find the old one now. So yeah, you'd come in here. Oh, actually, wow! Actually, it's actually modelled. I wasn't expecting that. It's actually slightly modelled inside. So you'd come in here, and you'd go up these steps to catch your train. Okay, then that's a little bit broken. TransPennine Express going past us. So let's now try and find the old Rochester rail station building. So it's not on this side. I think it's actually here. I think this is the old Rochester railway station building. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But this is the old Rochester station. And then here's the harbour. And here's Rochester. Right now we need to try and find the railway line again. And this is Chatham. That's one of my reskins, my British Royal Blue 375. Oh wow. They've actually modelled Chatham railway station as well. Right, now let's try and find Dovetail Games. Because they're based in Chatham. I don't know whether that's Dovetail Games or not. I'm trying to find the railway station because it's 5 miles away from Chatham. And I don't think that's 5 miles away. And then like the dock area. So Dovetail Games is probably around here somewhere. And then back to Chatham station. Now we'll head through what seems to be infinite tunnels. We just seem to have tunnels on this route. It's just tunnels everywhere. Again, it's just housing again. I'll show you stuff that I think is obviously of worth of value. Like if all we're seeing is houses all the time, I think everyone's seen houses. And then this is Gillingham. Gillingham rail station. not right much to see here, it's a bit boring. This is the new signalling centre, Gillingham. The railway crossing. I wonder if it's going to go down, because there's that train coming through. Let's have a look, see how far this train is. There we go, level crossing down. So as I was saying, this is my BR Blue 375. So just like bounced out of the train. Bash me. As you do, you've got a scruffy guy driving the train. No seats in this train either. That's why everyone just bounced down off the train. And there's an empty 375. That's not yet in service. If it's a 465 on here. Get number 375. Let's go in for a landing on the railway track. Bump. We're taking off over the lovely Kent countryside. Next stop is Rainham. Yes, I got it right. Go me. I wasn't too sure if it was Rainham or a different one. So it's Rainham Railway Station building. Oh, I thought I'd pick them up, maybe not. I think the next station is Higham, but I'm not too sure. So don't quote me on that. Newington, rather. Again, there's nothing really much to see at Newington railway station. I think the next one is definitely Higham. And there's like a row upon row upon row of terraced houses there. Some more track that leads to possibly some other part of Kent. Now it's floating track. Yep, that just floats off into the distance. Let's rejoin the railway. Sittingbourne. Nothing right much of interest again at Sittingbourne. I don't know if I've skipped a few stations. This is Higham, I think. Nope, Tainham. I'll get it right eventually. I will get it right. Should I get smacked by a train? Let's look at this beautiful countryside. England really is such a beautiful place. I don't understand why people even want to go on holiday outside of England, because England, yeah, we might have rubbish weather, but we have such beautiful areas in this country. Such real beauty. This is Faversham. So yeah, we have missed a few stations. I do apologise for that. So this is the tunnel under Faversham railway station. Nothing right much to see here at Faversham. It's not really a nice looking building. It's quite boring and basic. But let's go along towards Kent and Margate. So we'll take this way first. See where this goes to. Well, Kent and Margate. I mean, Kent is it Margate? Is in Kent. So about this, guys. Oh, it's okay. Here you go, darling. Good girl. Sorry about that, guys. It's just my my little one. She's playing on my phone. She must have pressed the wrong button. So the railway track towards Margate and that area, I think that's it goes towards Margate. I'm not too sure. I'm not from down south, as you can probably tell, so I don't really know where these tracks go to. And then the other set of tracks that head out over here. Oh god, that's a bit broken. The other set of tracks head out this way, and then they just kind of disappear off over here. And that's it, then you just fall off here into the edge of the abyss. So, I hope you all enjoyed watching this Boundary Break video. I'm going to do another one on, well, I don't know, what route you want to see? Let me know in the description, in the comments, what route you'd like me to do next on Boundary Break. Be it Isle of Wight or any of the other one, or London Underground Bakerloo. Just let me know, and I will do my best to get them done. I will start doing these again. So, thank you guys, thank you for watching, comment, rate and subscribe. Yorkshire lad.